Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. Sorry about the lighting. You'd think it'd be better. I don't know. Yeah, we'll try it this way. If I have to move, I'll move. The sun is coming up right over here, but it's quite cloudy. Well, the sun's been up. I got up at 4:45 this morning and it was already peeking over the horizon, over the mountain. But it gets dark early, too. You know, it's dark. It's good and dark by 8. So, we have new rules today. Timmy, if you're here, I know you called me about 15 minutes ago, but I couldn't do anything. I was driving. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. Rose is here. Welcome aboard. Um, Linda, um, the phone, whatever. Let me look here. We might get some showers later today, but other than that, it's going to be partly cloudy. Storms are possible today, it says, and it's 77 degrees. Wow. No, I won't show a picture because Timmy will go nuts. Lewis and Clark is here, or I should say Lewis and Rebecca. How are you, Lewis? I hope you're feeling better. Um, who else did I see? I saw Sue. Welcome aboard. Kyle's here. Diane Phoenix is here. Welcome aboard. And Carol Walters is here. Welcome aboard, everyone. Yeah, I don't know. I had to come up with something to. Didn't really want to make it harder, but on the other hand, can't make it too easy either. I got lucky. That's still warm. So I did fall back asleep this morning, and I woke up about 6:45. So another 2 hours. I was pretty much dozing, if you will. But I did open up my back door, but just as it was getting daylight at 5 in the morning. Tiny bit of breeze, nothing, not a lot. Thank you, Rose. Um, then all of a sudden I heard vehicles. I saw one. The first one was Sheriff uh, Cochise County Sheriff going up the hill, up the mountain road, if you will. I was only less than a mile. I was like probably half a mile. Yes, you too, sir. Thank you for your service. Uh, these stupid flies. Um, North Carolina's getting some rain tomorrow. Ah, well, that's good that you're getting it. Hope it doesn't flood. That seems to be the problem. And what is wrong with people? Hang on. Hello? Yeah, I'll try to. There's lots to talk about, but I'll definitely bring it up. Okay. And where do they find that? Okay. Okay. I can't transfer the links to the computer, but is there like a name that they can type in and follow it? I mean, if maybe just come on my live stream and paste it there. Hello. Okay, give that a try. Rose knows how to do it. I don't. Plus, I can't paste. I'm actually the host on StreamYard. I can't do anything except talk. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm live right now, so try to come on there and see if we can. Yeah, it's noon by you. Well, no, it's always noon your time on Saturdays, and then again at 6. So I'm live right now, and I'll be live until 9:45 because I have to work. I'm at work, but I got 45 minutes before I have to badge in or whatever. You know what I mean. All right, bye. Okay, Patsy's going to come on, and she's going to try to do a link. It's it's for the cat rescue. Tuning in from a different country now, back in the U.S. Yes, I thought you were going to say a country radio station. Welcome back, Kobe. Um, um, I'm missing stuff because of Patsy, but that's all right. We'll get through this. I don't know what I was talking. IMG, welcome aboard. I don't know. Can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, anyways, saw the sheriff going up the mountain. It was a rescue. I saw, oh, somebody's in trouble. And then there was another one, and then another one. There a total of 5 search and rescue and normal regular sheriff trucks. And I'm like, wow, that's sad that somebody's lost. Then I just now spoke. You heard me say thank you for your service. The sheriff was here at the gas station getting his coffee, and I said, if you don't mind my asking, what's going on up on Carr Canyon? He says illegals. Okay. I've encountered some of that on Miller Canyon Road, but I suppose it's possible. And the sheriff, I told him that before we went live. And Jill's driving. Welcome aboard, sweetie. I'll show that shovel in just a minute. Yes, Rose. God bless them. Anyways, they're dealing with illegal immigrants, so a little bit crazy times over there. Okay, Kobe's telling about how his trip went. Good. And I got to get that shovel. Anyways, Patsy's had, I think, like 33 kittens so far that have been rescued. And I forget how many mama cats, if you will. I think there's like 9 that need to be neutered. Anyway, it's incredible. Patsy has a soft spot in her heart for cats. And basically, all she's been doing is working to feed the cats. Well, somebody finally got wind that Patsy was in trouble trying to keep up with all the cats. She's not a hoarder per se. She just loves cats. And they're all are taken care of to the best of her ability. It's not like, we've all heard. Tina will tell you she was at a place where there was so many cats that they were, they weren't being taken care of. They were starving to death and things like that. Not in the case of Patsy. So she's going to be coming on here in a little bit, hopefully, and then posting a link. And she has a GoFundMe thing going to help help with these little kittens and all the stuff that goes with that, so they can be adopted out. Yeah, we want to know, did you pick up Rocky? Okay, I'm going to be right back. I found something that Jill might want for when she goes hiking, or I might keep it. I don't know. I have one, but not as good as this one. So I wasn't able to stay in my normal campsite last night because somebody else was there. So I had to go further up the mountain path. And I found, a good site. So heading here, coming down the mountain, I was passing my site. Nobody was there, but stuck in the ground right next to the fire pit, which hadn't been used. But check this out. It's barely bigger than my hand. Anyways, you tighten that down, and now you've got a nice, sturdy shovel. It's got a serrated edge here. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what they would cost. I'm guessing $20 at least. Who knows? If I see the same,
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good. If I see the same truck there tonight, I'll say hello. I think I found your shovel. But if not, well, I guess I'll hang on to it. Now, Mr. Beast, is that the guy that's giving away hundreds and hundreds? He's giving away over $100 million. That Mr. Beast? Nancy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Colby's asking the same question. We all see those commercials. Really? Well, he's supposed to have a casino, and I signed up for it just because it sounded like it might be kind of fun, and it was. But I've got $30 invested in it. Actually, I have $50 invested in it. This was like 3 months ago. And I can't get my money back out. Put it this way, that website owes me $30 and I can't get it because they say, well, you're not at your threshold yet. In other words, they're keeping my $30 until I invest more and gamble more. Well, they can kiss my ass. I ain't doing that. I knew something had to be up with it. But now I did see a newscast where people are imitating him, and they're not him. They're scams. Maybe that's what I ended up. But I clicked on all the links that were by the advertisement. So it had Rogan interviewing the guy, and they had this newscaster talking about it. So I clicked that link, but apparently, or possibly, it wasn't the proper one. So this morning I saw an ad for it. I believe it was early this morning. Right after I first woke up, there was an ad, and it was for Mr. Beast. And I tried clicking on it, and it would not go through. So I think maybe my antivirus program is working. Golden Goose that will cover the entire cost. Yeah. Well, tell you what, if you took great footage, Kobe, you might be able to sell that footage. I don't know. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. Sorry I couldn't answer your phone call, Timmy. I was driving. Ron Darrell, welcome aboard. You're up early. I know you don't sleep that much. Can I guess how much you paid for the shovel? I'm going to guess $15.99. No? Timmy, you're a little high. I found it. And if I don't find the owner, I'll either keep it or, I mentioned Jill. I'll give her first shot at it if she wants to put it in her backpack, because she does a lot of hiking and camping too. Rose, thank you so much for posting all these. I really appreciate it. Phil Leo is here. Welcome aboard. Just showing off a shovel that I found, one of those collapsible ones. Made in China, but it's pretty sturdy. I haven't used it yet, but quit clicking on links. It can get you in trouble. Yeah. Well, it seemed too good to be true. So you're right. Don't click on them. In other words, people are good enough at scamming that they scam television station newscasters. They plagiarize Rogan and other vloggers, if you will, the more famous ones. And then they put it all together to make it look like, things are being endorsed by the television station or by Rogan or whoever. Next thing you know, they'll be telling us that Clint Eastwood recommends CBD. I don't know. What Sue said. Yes. What Sue said. Gobi, you might want to check into. Oh, cool. Yeah, check out the Golden Goose. I didn't pay for it, Timmy. I found it in a campsite this morning. Not my campsite, but the one I normally stay at on Carr Canyon Road. There it was, stuck in the ground, so I picked it up. Maybe I'll find the true owners tonight when I go back to camp, or maybe I won't. All right, let me see what I'm missing here. 15 to 30 bucks for a shovel. That's pretty good. Or, the shovel I got, which does not collapse, the one I use every few days, um, it's not collapsible, and I think I paid $9, maybe 10, at Harbor Freight. It's a good, sturdy little shovel. Carol Walters, welcome aboard. Now, Nancy, let's see, just to start, AI in everyone's hands now. AI. I don't know what that means, Nancy. Is. Just to start, is. AI is in everyone's hands now. There you go. There. Now I do understand. Yes, you're correct. Even YouTube has AI. Of course, we all knew that for a long time. But you can also use AI in your creator tools. I haven't yet. The only one I did use, I don't know. I wouldn't call it AI. It's just more like a sign shop. But lots of elephants. Some of the photographs, sales working on it's actually elephants. Cool. Jack with a J. Hello, Sonia. Welcome aboard. Sonia with a J. Not the chosen ad, the one you wrote. Ah, okay. Learn something Swahili. What native tribal dialect? Um, I think Kobe mentioned this. Not Nairobi. Ah, what was it, Kobe? You're an honorary tribal member. Trying to scroll down and it keeps. Yes, it does. Yeah, a snow shovel. Yeah, that's pretty common here or not here. It's pretty common up in Michigan. Carry a shovel with you. Shovel, cat litter, or salt. Uh, Blanket or two. Emergency food. Water. Problem with the water is it gets frozen unless you keep your car running all the time. But yeah, you got to have an emergency kit. I got an uncle that loves my YouTube channel and my live streams. Been watching since 2021. He'd like to put you on his TV station, Channel 12. Well, that's cool. I'm very honored, Timmy. Very honored. Yeah, kitty litter, blanket. Chicken butt. Here we go. It's getting deep already. I love it. This crew is a blast. So I'm only going to be on here till about 10 minutes till the hour because I'm working here at the Circle K. And then I'll be back, of course, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Timmy's time. Uh, I think that might be Ron's time too. But it'll be 3 p.m. Arizona time. I gotta scroll back up here. Hip waders. Crapoloni. Holy crapola. Oh my goodness. An honorary tribe member for the Maasai tribe. For a night, you participated in the cultural and traditional activities as well as a fair war ceremony. They can be simplified as African nomads. Now that's interesting. Do they drive trucks like mine? Pretty much a backhoe. Oh, the new rules. The new rules for everyone here. And listen up, Timmy. You're certainly welcome to make a guess. However, you have to follow that your statement. Okay, let's say you guess my channel. Okay, that I'm the featured channel. So you put down Captain Jack Scrapper, but then you have to follow it with why do you think that it's my channel? So that's what's going on. You know, like you can say, I think it's so and so because I recognize the thumbnail. There's two thumbnails, by the way. There's the one for this show, and then there's already one for tonight's show. So you got two thumbnails. There's some hidden clues in the description. Ouch, you got to be a Nancy Drew to figure it out. God dang. I'm about sick of these flies. Keeps landing in the same exact spot underneath my elbow. What's the deal? Did I wipe my ass there or something? You've heard of the Maasai. Does not the youth sometimes fight a lion? Now that would be interesting to know. Nancy Hawkins is here. Welcome aboard. No vehicles in their culture. Okay. So they walk. There's going to be a dead fly here soon. Or a broken elbow. Name the special YouTube channel on this live stream because you got chest cold. Okay, Timmy. It's all right. Nobody's picking on you, by the way. I did tell Jill that if you didn't follow rules, that Diane was going to rip off your head and shit down your neck. I didn't say that. But you know she would chastise you. I have a classic. Yes, I do, Carol. She is a classic. Yeah, well, I got to work here in a few minutes, so I am okay. It's 83, so I'm not too terribly uncomfortable, although typically if it's 70 or higher, I would have my shirt off. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, Sue. Is it cold in Louisiana? The Naked Prey with Cornell Wilde. Wild, spelled the old English way with an E on the end. Wildy. The wildebeest. Carol says, I don't know. Okay. You're hurting in your chest. That's not good. Are you having issues breathing? So how do we pronounce Cornell's last name? What the heck? The bolts are loose on this silly picnic table I'm sitting at. The chair, Ahoy, Lily. Permission granted. Glad you're here, lass. Shirt means cold nipples more than feet. Let's see. Okay, how do we pronounce Cornell's last name? Is it Wild? Is it Wildy? Is it Wield? How is it pronounced? Zula was terrific with Michael Caine. I never saw that movie. I think Michael Caine is isn't he an actor or is he a narrator? Documentary type of thing. The traditional rite of passage for a young Maasai man has been to kill a lion with a spear in order to prove his masculinity, earn a warrior name, and admiration among young women. That's the main point. That's why we buy classic cars and build hot rods. Yeah, Ron will tell you. It's all about the girls. RVTV, because it's an older channel and the guy's name is Rocky. Now, that's not a bad guess, Linda. Wow. An older channel. Yeah, that fits. And the guy's name is Rocky. I'm not sure where you might have got the clue Rocky from my hidden clues. But it's okay. But incorrect. It's not RV TV Kids. And no, it's not Lily. There she is, Kelly Crawford. Good morning. I sent, well, I didn't send you a private message, but I did answer your Facebook thing this morning. I hope everything's okay. I'm reaching out. You know how to get a hold of me on email if you have to, or you want to. I'd be honored. Just be glad you're not a lady figure. How much more chest you would have to hurt. Oh my goodness. In case you want me to guess the channel. Well, if you have a chest cold or your chest is hurting, I mean, you can use that for an excuse. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Kelly. I've got a little tiny zit on my nose. I don't dare, I washed it and it started bleeding. So I'm just going to have to let it heal from underneath before I can get rid of the scab. My dad would have said, "You're breathing a scab on your nose." No, I've already got one. Yeah, I know you did, Timmy. I couldn't answer it because I was driving. With all the Border Patrol and the sheriffs and the police cars all over the place. Because apparently on Car Canyon Road where I was camping, a little bit farther up, they corralled some illegals, apparently. We're not very far from the Mexican border here. Sierra Vista has a lot of Border Patrol people. They have a blimp. It's not flying right now, but it's loaded with electronics, cameras and infrared. They can zoom in on whoever that might be hiking through the mountain passes. And I've actually, in fact, I documented it on YouTube in a video not that long ago when I was staying up on Miller Canyon Road, which is actually the next canyon down from Car Canyon, about 4 miles. When I was staying up there, I heard footfalls at 4 a.m. I looked out. I seen a guy walking. He didn't have water with him. He didn't have a hiking stick. He had a small backpack, and that was it. Now, he might have had water in the backpack, I suppose. But he didn't look like your typical hiker at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not to say that there isn't hikers out that are legitimate at that time of morning around here, because daybreak comes shortly after 4 a.m. People drive up past where I was camping last night and the last several nights, and I've camped up there at the lookout. It's called Ramsey Lookout, and that's where people go specifically to watch the sunrise. It's a thing. But anyways, when I was on Miller Canyon Road, this guy looked kind of suspicious. But that was the same night I didn't get that much sleep because I kept hearing the bloodhounds. So Border Patrol was out. Wondered why my notebook was so heavy, because the phone was inside of it. Anyways, yeah, they were out with the bloodhounds. All right, I got to scroll down here. I'm missing things. A video upload followed by a live stream on Wednesday. Okay. During his usual time. Okay, so I'll be shouting you out on Wednesday night, Colby. Keep reminding me. Kelly's saying hi to people. Tommy's here. She Devil Adventures. Welcome aboard. So you've had some storms and stuff down in Texas, I know, Lily. Every now and then I'll check the weather down there. It's pronounced wild. Okay. So, Phil, you're the learned man. I've always wondered, was the wildebeest, as they're known, basically African cattle that, get chomped on by alligators and mountain lions and or lions, I should say. Anyways, was it always wildebeest, or is it a mispronunciation? Is it Old English naming of that particular animal, where if we had not been speaking Old English 600 years ago, let's say, we would have called it the wild beast instead of the wildebeest? I've always been curious about that. I never really researched looking for an answer, but Lily's chiming in too. Thank you. I think I'm a little bit behind on the chat. There's a lag. Great book is Confessions of a Lion Tamer by Claude Balls. Good one, Phil. I love it. All right. Bad on a dunk. Bad on a dunk. Okay. Frank Cancel. Long time. Months even. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. My neighbor in Michigan. Rocky starts with an R. Now, okay. Thank you, Kelly. I think I'm caught up. No, I'm not caught up. Reaching out. Sean, welcome aboard. Yeah, the forces of good seem to be with me. I haven't had any illegals trying to climb in my camper, and I found a shovel this morning. pretty nice one. You know, undo that and boom, and tighten this back up. I mean, you can almost put that in your hip pocket. Almost. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I can try, Ron, but I don't know. Keep an eye on the pimple. You might have to get a dermatologist to look at it. Oh no. I'm sure along the line I bumped it on something or sharp fingernail. It happens a lot. Cop's got barnacles. Cap. I got you, Lily. Now I know what you're saying. It's hard to. I'm squinting at the chat. The light is not worth a shit here. Can't do anything about it. You do have to keep an eye on the time. I got 9 more minutes and I have to hustle in to go to work. But I'll be back 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Arizona. Is it Kobe at live in Live in the Dream? You're thinking because the screenshot is an aerial view over island and Kobe has been traveling. That is an excellent way that I'm going to use you as an example, Sue. And Linda did it too, but I'm going to put yours up there as an example. This is the kind of guess I'm looking for. You guess the channel and then why that you think your guess is valid. Because, Kobe's been traveling and, it's an aerial shot. Both thumbnails are aerial shots. That is what I'm looking for. Good guess, however, incorrect. Okay, now it's a great, nice American man. I like that. That's cute. People I need to laugh. What's the joke of the day? I kind of like what Phil, about the clawed balls. I'm sure Nancy can give you a good joke. You felt yucky. It is a nice shovel, Lily. And Tommy, yeah, it is. I found it. Ron says they're anywhere from 15 to 30 bucks for a collapsible shovel. It's made in China, so it probably came from, who knows where it came from. Hola, Captain. Buenos dias, Senora Fortuna, mi amigo Tiraquaquis. See? See, now, Kelly, if you learn to speak Spanish, you didn't bounce at all. Everyone's cleaning out the van, got a bunch of crud to do. All right, just lurking. Well, that's a big van to clean, so I can see where you've got your work cut out for you. Morning and afternoon greetings. And Kelly needs a laugh. We got to give her a laugh. Where's Ellie when you need her? She's probably out scrapping. That was okay. Okay, guess. Thank you, Timmy. But it's not Ron. Who am I going to bury with a shovel? I'm not sure. Nobody's really pissed me off yet today. I'll have some aerial shots you don't want to miss. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're looking forward to Wednesday. Why don't wolves like fast food? Because they can't catch them. Good one, Rose. Good one. And you live in Canada. Shame on you, Kelly. Nancy goes, wee wee. Oh my God. Set of my hands to get me in trouble this morning. I'm trying to think how that went. It was an Italian joke. If you handcuffed an Italian, if you handcuffed their hands behind their back, they wouldn't have anything to say. Which is a joke that a lot of Italians when they talk. But I do the same thing. And I'm not Italian. It's drizzling in Michigan. Welcome aboard, Dave. Midwest Picker. Rose, get on the ball. You got to have a link for Dave's channel. It was a cool channel, too. Midwest Picker is awesome. So we have new rules, as you probably noticed. When you guess a channel, you have to have a reason why you guess that, an explanation of, I came to this conclusion that it's so-and-so because, a hint from the picture, a hint from what little hints we might have, that type of thing. Yeah, Rose is one of my newer moderators, Dave, and she's quick on the draw when putting up links. So, welcome aboard. What's both a number one hit and a total failure? Blockbuster. That's a good one too, Rose. 3 more minutes and I got to call it. Calling for rain and thunderstorms all day. Well, that means that's probably doing the same in Michigan by Midwest Picker. You're basically on the same parallel. Your weather's going to be the same as what it is in Michigan, or at least you're going to have the same weather this afternoon as what we have in Michigan in the morning. Of course, I'm not having it. I'm down in Arizona. The other news, while I got time to explain it, I'll explain it again tonight. I could save it for tonight. Maybe I will. And you know what? Patsy didn't come in here with her thing. Anyways, I have news on the Legal Beagle crap for the truck. Yes, I'm going to be in Arizona probably another month. The ADOT and Parker screwed up. The DMV in Nevada did not send the right paperwork. Why? Basically because Parker ADOT didn't ask for the right. It's a mess. Yesterday I had to start all over again. So there's a letter going to Nevada and it'll have to come back. Yeah, legally wants me to spill. We're going to have to wait for it to come back from Nevada. That could be 2 weeks. Hopefully not that long. Jill's going to have to talk to her postal carrier because she said if it doesn't have her name on it, he doesn't deliver it. Oh, goodness. It does not have her name on it. It has my name on it. Rummy Cub. Yeah, Kobe. No, I'm not planning on being a permanent resident of Arizona. Not yet. Maybe in a few years. I don't know. But I'd still have to spend more time in Texas to make up my mind. But between Texas and Arizona, those are 2 places that I've really enjoyed being at. New Mexico, not so much. Louisiana, Alabama, Florida. Georgia was okay. But, yeah, whatever. I'm going to be here for a while anyways, waiting on Legal Beagles. Now, so when the paperwork does come from Nevada, let's say that everything works out and the bond insurance, the bond insurance is another story, but it doesn't sound, yesterday it didn't sound like it was going to cost me hardly anything. But now ADOT is saying, well, we do the insuring, not somebody else. What? I get a different story every time anybody opens their mouth. Yeah, it's beautiful scenery down here. Wonderful people too, Kelly. Just absolutely friendly people. Like Texas, you know. She has a video of her black cat. Yes, she does, Timmy. That's correct. But no, it's not Nancy. It's not a real reason, Diane says. But he's trying, Diane. He's trying to live by the rules. Um, so, buttons on your underwear. Once, let's say the paperwork goes through, then it takes another 10 to 15 days to get the license plate and the title in my name. I could get a temporary, I suppose. However, I'm running out of temporaries. I can get a 30-day only. Uh, and I will be getting a 30-day, come to think of it. But that won't be enough to carry me through to get back to Missouri or Michigan or wherever my next stop is going to be. And then Jill would have to mail the plates to Rose's house or whatever. I mean, I might as well just hang out here and wait for the plates to come. Now, the good part of that is, yeah, I better hurry. Um, the good part is if I do decide to spend a little bit extra bucks, it's not much. I think it's $40 more, and get a personalized plate. It takes the same amount of time to get a personalized plate sent to you in the mail, because guess what? All plates come in the mail. Arizona Department of Transportation does not give you an aluminum plate at the office. They do not do that anymore. So everything's new. I see you tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. wherever you're at, Ron and Lily. And 3 p.m. Arizona time. And I believe Tina comes on, I want to say 5 p.m. Midwest time or Eastern time. I know my computer says 2 p.m., so I'm hoping that they're giving me Arizona time. So just got a premiere coming out. So we'll watch that, and then 3 p.m. Arizona time for me. I'll see you. All right. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.